Thursday in November, but it wasn't always that way. In 1859, Thanksgiving was not a holiday in every state. Only a few states celebrated Thanksgiving on the same day. A young woman named Sarah Josepha Hale decided to change that. She went to visit President Abraham Lincoln to see if she could convince him to make the fourth Thursday in November a holiday of Thanksgiving for everyone. Did she meet the president? What did she tell him? What did he say? You'll see. Let's visit the Hale house now. Sarah is putting her children to bed. Scene 1, at the Hale home. Please, Mother, read us the poem you wrote about Mary and her lamb. I like the part when the lamb comes to school. Now, children, it is time for bed. I'll tell you one more time if you promise to go to sleep. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. It followed her to school one day, that was against the rule. It made the children laugh and play to see that lamb at school. Oh, Mother, I just love that poem. It's one of the best you've written. I'm glad my mother writes for a magazine. Now, children, it's time for you to go to sleep. I must write something very important, a letter to the president. Oh, Mother, will he read it? Will he write you back? We shall see. Good night, children. Dear Mr. President. Sarah wrote to President Lincoln. She wrote again and again, over 20 years' time. She put some of the letters in her magazine. Each time she asked him to make Thanksgiving a holiday for every American on the very same day, the fourth Thursday in November. Then one day, President Lincoln invited Sarah to meet with him at the White House. Let's visit the White House now. Sarah is meeting President Lincoln. Scene 2, the White House. Good day, Mr. President.
Hello, Michelle. I read all your letters. Tell me, why do you think we should have a National Thanksgiving Day?
I can show you in this book. It tells about the first Thanksgiving long ago. See, here are the Pilgrims. If they had given up and gone home, we might not be here today. This is Governor Bradford. Let's go back to that first harvest time. Listen, some of the Pilgrims are talking.
I'm Governor William Bradford. I'm from England. Now I live in America. My people came here for religious freedom.
I'm Edward Winslow. We lived in England. We had a merry festival each year. I think we should have a merry festival as well.
We have gathered a good harvest. We can survive in this new land. Let us plant a feast to give thanks for our blessings.
I'm Susanna Winslow. I sailed on the Mayflower for 66 days. It was a long, hard trip from England to America. I was afraid we were lost. I'm so happy to be here. I'm Peter Brown. We were happy to find the fields ready for planting. We built 7 houses right away. We used hammers, nails, and thatch. I'm Elizabeth Hopkins. Many people became. Half of our people died. My husband had a fever. I am happy my family is well now. I am Miles Standish. I was there the day Somerset came to see us. He was an Indian and our friend. We asked him to stay. I am Mary Brewster. Squanto showed me how to plant corn. I showed the Pilgrims how to plant corn the Indian way. First he dug a hole, then he put 2 fish, and then he filled the hole and put the corn seeds on top. Now we have lots of corn. I told my Pilgrim friends that the best time to plant corn is when the leaves of the white oak are as large as mouse's ears. I showed the Pilgrims how to make popcorn too.
for celebration. Let's prepare a great feast. Let's invite our friends, the Indians.
I'll get the turkey, duck, and geese.
I'll go fishing. I'll get the cod and bass and maybe an eel too. We'll prepare the food. We know how to cook. We can roast and peel and pound and slice. Let's get started.
I'll get the clam and ready for baking. I'll need the dough for the bread. Oh, I'll carry the firewood.
The Pilgrim woman cooked a big kettle of soup with enough to feed 50.
The men made log tables.
Finally, the day of the feast arrived. Here come the Indians. Scene 3, the first Thanksgiving.
I am Chief Master Zion. These are my people.
How?
Hello.
Welcome.
Oh, look. There's so many people. We may not have enough food.
Quick, put more meat in the pots. Put more bread in the oven.
Do not worry. See, the Indians have brought wild turkeys and deer. The Pilgrims and Indians sat down together. They had turkey and goose pudding, venison stuffed cod, fruit tarts, corn soup, pumpkin, and salad herbs. But before they ate, Governor Bradford gave thanks. The feast lasted for 3 days. There were games and contests, music, and dancing. The Pilgrims sang an English folk song and danced for their Indian friends.
Hunting we will go.
Hunting we will go.
High over the area. Hunting we will go.
Scene 4, the White House. As you can see, Mr. President, the first Thanksgiving was very special indeed. It is truly an American holiday.
You are right, Miss Hale. We have much to be grateful for. We will need a day for families and friends to join and give thanks, just as the Pilgrims and Indians did so long ago. From now on, the last Thursday of each November shall be a holiday of Thanksgiving for everyone. For everyone.
Thank you, Mr. President. Now everyone could sit down to a festive dinner on the same day all over the country. In 1863, President Abraham Lincoln proclaimed Thanksgiving Day, and every year since then, it has been a